bitch, you was a bogus. I've been saying that shit.
Stop playing with me. You're not even a factor in this, bro. You was really a bitch that he just used to sleep at your motherfucking house. It's so crazy to me, bro, because I've given you a career. And time to time, you just disrespect me. I wrote every fucking verse you've done. I dressed you. I dressed all 5 of y'all, bro. I dressed 5 every time we stepped out the house. I deleted Instagram and Twitter off my phone, bro. I ain't even on it. I've been asleep for 17 hours, bro. I went to sleep at 2 a.m. I woke up at 7 p.m. Sick, I'm throwing up right now. Swear to God, throwing up right now, bro. Fucked up, and you on here got me fucked up, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. This whole thing your fault.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Lil Yachty, Lil Boat, the man that brought the walk to Poland. This man did not have a good start to his weekend, and it all started with this.
Okay, cool. So let's go back to 2015. We was at my mama's house, right? I'm at my mama's house. Now, Mitch is like 2 or 3 years older than me, all right? Now, Mitch came to me, and for many years, okay, so up until about maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, you spent a lot of time trying to find your steps.
Right.
Right, but so
that's my point.
No. Imagine if you didn't have a friend who's already extremely successful to help you get on your feet. A lot of people don't have that. So what I'm saying is, what do you say? Because you didn't want to get a job. I never even suggested you get a job because I knew you wouldn't get a job.
So in that clip, we see Lil Yachty is speaking with Key Glock, another rapper, and his Yachty's friend Mitch that runs this podcast with him. Moments before, they were speaking on the topic of, let's say, getting it out the mud, doing whatever to survive, even though that's not really what they were talking about. But either way, doing things to get ahead. Mitch, in so many words, says, I wouldn't tell someone to just do anything. I would tell them not to go down the same path that I did. And what does Yachty say to that?
It sounded like, who am I telling not to go? Do what you gotta do.
No, we need to tell them, no, don't go do that. There's other things you can do, bro.
This is why I don't like people who are contrarian for no reason. Because what did you need to say this for? Yachty says, well, you can't say it's the wrong thing to do because what if that's their only option? Keep in mind, we're talking about robbing other people who are working for their personal gain. But look, that's not even the part that people are upset about. People are upset at Lil Yachty for trying to sun his friend in front of their guest. So then this podcast gets posted to their YouTube. Yachty has a good night's sleep, and unfortunately, he wakes up to Twitter cooking the absolute shit out of him for being a bad friend. People are online talking about, I wouldn't do anything with Yachty. He's going to tell everybody. This is why he's on his 3rd batch of friends, all kinds of stuff. So now he goes on full defense mode. He decides to call Mitch and ask him to clear things up. And lo and behold, the man that you pretty much called lazy earlier is being lazy about this and brushes it off as the internet being the internet, which it is.
I say, Mitch, how the f you didn't go on the internet and tell these folks that we playing, bro? That tweet got goddamn 6 million views on it. Why the fuck you ain't going there telling folks we playing?
Man, it's Twitter, bro. You know how they is, bro. You know how Twitter is, bro. You know how Twitter is, bro.
All right, fuck that then, nigga. Fuck the podcast, nigga. Fuck you.
This all could have blown over in a month or two, but Yachty could not hold it in anymore. He decides, let's just go ahead and air everything out. So now it's no more podcast. Mitch did go on Twitter afterwards and try to save it. Mitch says, please don't let that clip misguide you. It doesn't represent me and Yachty's friendship at all. We joke around pretty harsh sometimes, too much for real sometimes, but IRL, it's nothing but respect and love. I can't even get on here and act like it's not. Another tweet read, I ain't nobody little bro, never been. Check my history, I had stats before I met bro, and got even more now. All I ever wanted to do was just focus on music and being involved in the culture in a positive way. I hope none of this hinders that. It's very wishful thinking, and I hope it doesn't either, but I don't think that's happening. And that is not all. Yachty had something else to address. Karrahbooo.
Ain't no nigga that I trust to knock off the dust. Walk her that sack under my arm, cause stacking up a must.
To fill some people in, Yachty has his own label/music group called Concrete, and one of the former members was Karrahbooo, a rapper that used to be Yachty's assistant that he then signed because she had some innate talent, I guess. I'm not sure. She got most of her clout from that On the Radar freestyle that they did as a collective. Keep that in mind. A month or two back, there was a concert featuring Yachty and other Concrete members, and fans wondered where Karrahbooo was at. Later on, he had confirmed that Concrete did in fact part ways with Karrahbooo.
I don't want to say this. I'm gonna say this shit one time, right? We have split ways with Karrah as far as this concrete shit. I don't have nothing to say, nothing bad to say, nothing negative to say about Karrah. I wish her the best in her career.
And since that point, we've only seen a couple of cryptic tweets from Karrah, but the rumors were she left the group because of bully. And like I said before, now it's time to clear that up.
How you tell my security guy, oh, you homeless, oh, you work for me, oh, you ain't got no, you're poor, and we above you, and how you talk to people like they nothing. You talk to people like they small, like they beneath you. Tell people how you verbally abuse people. How you told me you gonna spit on me when you see me. Tell people how you talk to people, bro. How you your brain is clinically imbalanced, bro. How you disrespect people. How you go around treating people in your everyday life. I've been letting you do this whole thing where you act like you like a princess and you sweet and you know like, oh, you just such a good girl. Bro, stop the front, bro. Internally, we have withheld your actions since the beginning of me giving you this career. What are we talking about, bro? What the fuck are we even talking about, bro? You don't even do nothing. What the fuck? Yo, bro, it's so crazy to me, bro, because I've given you a career, and time to time you just disrespect me. I wrote every fucking verse you've done. I dressed you. I dressed all 5 of y'all niggas, bro. I dressed 5 niggas every time we stepped out the house. I put an outfit on everybody. I put 8-carat earrings in everybody's ear. I put 3 chains on all y'all neck. We bought a Cartier watch. I gave you that chrome Rolex.
What do you say fuck me for?
That is a lot to process. He says, I built you, and as a matter of fact, I built all of you. Here's that reference track, by the way.
Nigga that I trust to knock off the dust. Or with that sack under my arm, stacking up a must. I crushed the fucking to the tusk, too geeked up to fuss. You like a boss, I'm not like Emily doing such and such. I was selling lemonade while y'all would double dutch. I used to scam, I used to trap, I never cuddled much. Out to the end, I stretched my plans, I never settled much. I slipped on pimping once. You asked for hoes, I brought them wine and you ain't flipping once.
Now I have no idea what she's going to say to this. I mean, he's got pretty concrete evidence. I regret nothing, nigga. Just so happens she did respond while I was making this video. She tweeted at Yachty basically saying that, so what if you wrote the freestyle? It's only my 3rd biggest song. Horrible argument. But hey, if he comes out with reference tracks, someone backs him up, if that man finds a napkin with some lyrics, you're done. It's over. Back to the program.
Crazy. You claim I was stealing money from you? Bro, stealing money from you how, nigga? Stealing money from you how, bro? You ain't made no money, bro. See, this is the problem with you new artists. Y'all get popping online and then you become more popular than your actual music, right? You $900,000 in a hole and I got every fucking receipt, nigga. $900,000 concrete in a hole. I got every fucking receipt, nigga, and I'ma post it. I dare you, try me. Try me, I'ma post it, nigga. And I'll post how much money your fucking streams are made. You got, bro, stop, don't go on the internet and act like I'm bullying you, bro. I've been nothing but loving and caring and paid your bills and gave you money and took you around the world. And nobody would even know who the fuck Karrahbooo was if it wasn't for me.
So as far as this Karrahbooo being kind of a horrible person thing, there is a clip of somebody who apparently used to be Karrahbooo's friend before. And if it's real, it is pretty heinous what she did and how she acts and how she treats people.
So I wasn't really going to put my input in on the whole like Lil Yachty thing going on right now. But I see a lot of people on Twitter like going hard on him and just saying they don't believe what he's saying about his former artist. So I'm finna show y'all some proof that that girl is a terrible person. Okay, so here go the messages right here. To do a little pretext, I guess. Me and the girl Karrahbooo was best friends before she started rapping. I was with her literally every single day, and you know, we fell out as people do. And here she is, just being a terrible person, talking down on people, like Lil Yachty said, talking down on people, talking crazy, you know, being disrespectful. Also, a little clarity of the text messages. She's talking about my sister that passed away and my sister's mother that passed away, since me and my sister shared the same dad but different moms. And yeah, so my sister passed away and her mother passed away as well. So when she in the text messages saying, die like your sister, I'm smoking on your sister pack, all that, yeah. And that was somebody that I was very, like, I consider Kara a very close friend of mine. I'd shared very intimate details with her about how I felt about all those things happening in my life. And she turned around and used them against me, threw it in my face, and, you know, just being a bully.
I do think it's safe to say it's up and it's stuck at this point. No more Safe Place podcast. No more concrete, damn near. Mitch's ex-girlfriend came to his defense and said she had dirt on Yachty.
Like, I'm so, like, and Mitch, I know you finna be mad as hell. I know you finna be mad as hell because you hate when I come to the internet, but I can't. Like, this nigga took it to the internet. This nigga Boat took it to the internet. So let's take it to the fucking internet. Because I'm somebody that's been there since 2019. When you put your fucking career to the side to be this nigga's everything, manager, role manager, creative director, all that shit. Who was sending them meetings? Every time I called my ex-boyfriend, he was in a meeting for your stupid ass. And you gonna sit up here and say, oh, like, all I ever did was help you. Nigga, you hired the nigga. That's his job. The fuck are you talking about? Like, you really have some nerve. And I've stayed quiet for years. I ain't never said shit to this nigga, but high and by when I came over. I've been saying that shit. Cause you're a bogus ass nigga, and now it's finally getting, I want one of y'all concrete niggas to say I'm, cause I will really get into y'all real tea. Cause you know what? I've been around for years and I've been quiet and I've just been observing and I've just been collecting shit on y'all niggas.
He snapped back at her in a now deleted tweet. And another thing, famous people, stop deleting tweets. It does nothing in this age. People are screen recording, screenshotting. It does nothing. It's a much safer bet to just think about what you're going to say and do beforehand. That way you won't regret it.
You dumb broad. This nigga was telling you lies just to get away from you, ho. What is you talking about, ho? Nigga talking about all the times you called him. He was in meetings. Mitch ain't never did no damn meetings for me, nigga. You talk about, nigga? Nigga, with me, bro, stop playing with me, ho. You're not even a factor in this, bro. You was really a he just used to use to sleep at your motherfucking house, ho. I ain't never stole $1 from Mitch, nigga. Mitch been living with me since the motherfucking 10 years ago, nigga, when I ain't even have a cent, nigga. When I lived in my mama's house, he lived with me, nigga. I ain't never stole $1 from that nigga. If anything, I helped him nigga out. I dare you. Mitch, you better get this hoe, bro. You better get this hoe, bro, if I really tell it how it is, bro. Nigga ain't never did nothing for me. You talking about, hoe? Nigga put his shit to the side for me, hoe? What is you talking about? You got some dirt on me, nigga? Put it on the motherfucking light.
So here's my final take. Yachty, before you went live, you had the opportunity to take this L and laugh about it with Mitch and move on, but instead you took everything that the internet was saying to heart and lashed out at your friend. And you say you were just playing, and I watched the actual podcast, so I got all the context and everything. It does seem like they were joking around. You just went a little bit too far at a certain point, but that's another thing. You could have just told people to go watch the whole podcast to get more context, because, you know, it's Twitter. They have to have a villain of the day. They're gonna do stuff like this, which is why it's best to ignore them. But instead of doing that, you went live and then you started exhibiting the exact same traits that they were accusing you of having on the podcast. So it seems like it was a case of being right on accident. That's just my 2 cents. But you gotta admit, it looks, at the very least, it's distasteful to describe yourself as incredibly successful and then act like you're some deity that helped your lowly friends who can't get right. Everyone gets help from somebody. No one is self-made. That is a myth. You're going through a lot right now, okay? I hope you feel better soon. I hope you figure it all out. But this is kind of your fault, man. You knew who these people were. Mitch was your friend before the podcast. You knew about his demeanor. It never seemed like you were trying to hand the podcast off to him. You're usually the one running the show. If you wanted him to take over it, like you didn't want to do it, like you said, because you're a rapper and you don't want to talk to people all day, then he should have been setting Mitch up to start doing the pod on his own, but I don't see any evidence of that. Karrah was your assistant before. How did you not know about how she was when she worked for you, like directly for you? Also, why did you cover up her actions before? And I also think another thing has to be said. Some people, including myself, feel like if you are keeping tabs on the favors that you do for people like that, it just seems kind of fake. It seems like you did those things so that you could throw them back in their faces. Because, I mean, let's be clear, Mitch didn't do anything to you. You brought that up out of nowhere. And then he still didn't really do anything to you. You just wanted him to defend you, but there was nothing to defend from. You should have just let it die out. So you burned your bridge with Mitch. Karrah, that was a while ago, but why did you say you dressed 5 niggas? Why are you throwing everyone else in concrete into that? This is a bit of a messy one. We do this every once in a while just to keep things a little entertaining, I guess. I don't know. New vids should be up Wednesday next week, if not earlier. I appreciate every single one of y'all. If you made it this far into the video, you probably feel like you belong here. I agree. You do belong here with us. Y'all be safe. In my opinion, optically, neither one of y'all are being shown in a very good light here. So it seems y'all deserve each other, birds of a feather and whatnot.